Yo, what up YouTube? So in today's video, I'm breaking down how to make soulful pain melodies for artists like Lil Durk, Rylo and Juan Durando. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so we're in FL Studio and I have the melody ready over here, and I'm just going to break it down to you guys real quickly, and then after that we are going to start adding the drums. But yeah, this is the melody that I made. Yeah, beautiful melody. I can instantly hear like Lil Durk on this one. But yeah, let's start to break down everything. So first off, I started with a piano, and this is the Grandeur Ultra Bright Grand preset. And yeah, this is the MIDI that I made. And yeah, basic MIDI, I just played around with the chords. So first off, we have an E minor that goes down to a D major that goes back up to a E minor. As you can see over here, I just copied the E root note, but I kept it the same throughout this whole first like half over here. And then over here, I just did a E minor that goes down to a D major like really quickly. And I also copied the root note down an octave so we get more of that bass and that like strength in the melody. Then after I did this first part, I went down to like C major, and I also copied the root note down an octave, and I kept it the same throughout this whole second half. And yeah, same trick I used on this part. I went from C major to D major and then back to C major, but I added this little top note. So it basically kind of like creates the original E minor shape, but it also has that C as a root note. And yeah, then I also did the same like chord trick that I did over here, but it just goes down from C major to D major. And yeah, then I just copied everything over. And one more thing I did to add rhythm to the melody is I just added these notes to give the chord a little bit of rhythm. And I used that same trick throughout the whole melody. And yeah, for effects on the piano, we have a basic Valhalla vintage verb. I turned the low card all the way up because I didn't want any muddiness on the piano, because if this was like at 100 Hz, the reverb would also affect like the root notes and the lower notes, which would make the melody sound muddier. And yeah, then I just turned the mix to around 16%. Then I added my go-to delay through the delay 2. I like to turn the mix like way down because the effect is way too present otherwise. And I turned the time knob to 2, and I turned the feedback to ping pong just to make the delay like go from ear to ear. And yeah, then I just added a basic low cut to get rid of all that muddiness on the low end. Alright, moving on. After I had the chords down, I added a top line melody with the same piano with the same exact effects. I love this piano, man. I love this melody. It makes the whole sample sound like so much more better. But yeah, this is what it sounds like. Alright, so how I did this top line melody is I just went over here and I turned the time to triplet, and then I just went up on the scale like this. And then I used my go-to trick on pain melodies or pain top line melodies is this. You gotta find a space where two notes are together like this, and then I go 4 down like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it makes this like nice sounding melody. And after I had that down, I just added these supporting notes to make it sound a bit more interesting. And yeah, after I had this down, I just copied it over here. Instead of going down, I added this top note over here just to change up the melody a tiny bit. Okay, so once I had pianos down, I added a bass line, and this bass is the Scarpy Rickenbacker bass, and I used the Call preset, and this is the MIDI that I made. I just followed the root notes of the piano chords that I showed earlier, and I added these little rhythmic stutters, or like, I don't know what they are called, but these like things just to add more rhythm and make the melody sound more interesting. Then I also made this bass run to make the transition smoother from note to note. And yeah, if you're using this Scarpy Rickenbacker bass, make sure to connect your notes like this so that they slide. This makes your bass sound so much more realistic, because if I just had them like this, It sounds good, but when you connect the notes like this, it sounds better. And yeah, I didn't add any effects on the bass, I just leveled it to a volume where it sounds good. Alright, so after I had the pianos and the bass down, I added a bunch of one-shots. So first off, I added this string from the Melody Mania multi-kit. And yeah, this is just like a tiny ear candy accent that makes the melody sound more professional, makes it sound more full. And yeah, I didn't add any effects on the string, I thought it sounded good by itself. Then I added this bell, this is also from the Melody Mania multi-kit. And once again, I didn't have to add any effects. Alright, so once I had all of those down, I added this pad from the Melody Mania multi-kit. And yeah, the Melody Mania multi-kit is honestly crazy. And the best part about the kit is that all the beats and loops made with the kit are going to be sent out for placements for artists such as Rylo Rodriguez, Lil Baby, Big Gangsta Blood, Polo G, Killbunk, and many more. But yeah, then I added this pad, and these are just the chords from the piano. And for effects on the pad, I added a lot of reverb and a lot of EQ just to make the pad sound smoother. And yeah, once I had everything down, I added a bunch of other stuff like this wah one shot. And yeah, this wah guitar is also from the Melody Mania multi-kit. At this point, I thought the melody was about to be ready, but it still needed some tiny bits of like ear candy and maybe a vocal. So I went into the Melody Mania multi-kit and I found this vocal which fitted perfectly into the sample. Such a beautiful vocal, man. Then I also added this guitar, which I played on my own guitar. Then I just reversed it. Then to finish off the melody, I added this chime from the Ultimate Pain multi-kit. Alright, so the melody is ready, and right now I'm going to start adding the drums, so follow along. So first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my master preset. And last time I did this, my FL Studio crashed and it ruined the whole video, so let's hope it doesn't happen again. So I'm going into the Ultimate Pain multi-kit version 2, effect change, and I'm going to add the loud and clean mix. This is perfect if you want to make hard-hitting drums. Alright, so right now the melody is way too loud, so I'm going to level it real quick. I'm aiming somewhere towards like -12 to 9 decibels. So here is like perfect. Alright, let's start adding drums. So I'm just going to highlight the melody like this so that it loops over and we don't have to always start it off again. So I'm going into the Melody Mania multi-kit, I'm going into Drum Mania, and I'm going into the hi-hat section. Let's add a fire hi-hat. Alright, let's listen to the melody and make hi-hat rolls as we go. I think one over here would sound nice. And by the way, to make these hi-hat rolls, I'm pressing Alt plus U and it opens up this chopper tool, and by adjusting the time multiplication knob, you can make different kinds of rolls. Perfect, let's add a snare. This one is hard. This beat is going to be so hard, I can already feel it. Let's add a 808. All these 808s are crazy, man. The Melody Mania multi-kit is honestly crazy. Hitting, bro. Let's just copy everything over. These notes going to C. Such a hard beat, bro. Let's set everything to the mixer and let's level the drums. Alright, let's add a counter snare. Let's have some percussions. Alright, now I'm going to add an open hi-hat to accentuate the 808. This one is perfect. And yeah, just a little workflow tip. If you have like velocities that are all the way like mixed like this and you want to make them all the same velocity, just highlight everything, then click Alt plus your left mouse pad and just drag it across over here like this. And it makes them all the same velocity. Just a little tip for y'all. I know that's gonna help somebody. Alright, so what I'm going to try right now is pitch up the melody and see if it sounds better. Let's try it. Yeah, definitely sounds good, but I don't know if it's better. Let's try like 200 cents. Let's try 100 cents. Alright, so let's just go with the E minor. I think it sounds good. Let me know in the comments which one you liked best. But I think G minor sounds fire as well. I think we're going to leave it over here. Alright, so since my computer is way too laggy right now, I'm not going to risk it. So I'm just going to leave the beat like it is right now. I'm glad I got to make the drums before it started glitching. I might have to export this beat out just to play it out to you because it's way too laggy. I'm not going to risk anything. So yeah, I'm going to play the beat at the end. But yeah, if you like the video, like and subscribe. And by the way, the Melody Mania is out right now. It has phrases, starters, midis, loops, drums, everything. And best of all the beats and loops that you make with the kit are going to be sent out for placements for artists such as Lil Baby, Rylo Rodriguez, Big X The Plug, Polo G, Killbunk, and many more. And yeah, by the way, it's not confirmed, but I think we already landed some sounds from the kit with Smiley. So yeah, it's a crazy kit and it's a real opportunity for you to get some placements. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.